Welcome back to Quiet Valleys This Week on the Farm. My name is Rachel, and I'm the Director of Education here. The past few weeks' exploration of planting and getting our gardens ready here at the farm has led to some questions about what types of crops would have been planted when Quiet Valley was first settled, and how the original inhabitants got their seeds. This week, we'll investigate the history of some of the seeds and what changes in their distribution means for farmers today. So the Deppers, who settled here in the late 1700s, would have brought seeds with them from Germany. Familiar vegetables like peas, beans, carrots, onions, beets, cucumbers, spinach, and, of course, cabbage would have been common food staples for early German kitchen gardens. Along with these vegetables came grains such as hay, wheat, corn, oats, and rye. Then, at the end of each growing season, seeds from that year's crop would be saved to plant the following year. While the act of saving seeds would have been the primary process for early American farmers to determine what to plant from year to year, by the mid-1800s, government programs developed to distribute seeds. In 1839, the U.S. Patent Office established an agricultural division to collect seeds and offer free seed distribution. This provided farmers throughout the United States with access to new and different types of seeds. The U.S. Patent Office operation continued until 1862 with the establishment of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Initially, the USDA devoted 1/3 of its budget to collecting and distributing free, high-quality seeds to farmers throughout the country. Farmers improved the genetics of seeds by saving those from the healthiest and most productive plants to be replanted for the following season. This program continued until Congress eliminated it in 1924 in response to the seed industry's view that a federal seed program was a barrier to their profits. Now, I have our farmer Ian to discuss how that seed industry dictates much of the farming done throughout the country today.
Hello. A few weeks back, Gary taught me all about heirloom seeds, and here's to him.
I would like to talk about heirloom seeds, and I hate to admit it, but things that are calling heirloom seeds were seeds that when I was a youngin', we were growing them as our standard crops. Now they're heirloom. Things like peppers, California Wonder peppers are now an heirloom, and that was a major crop, and we're still growing them for sweet peppers. Cabbages, a lot of them are heirloom. That means they were at least 50 years old. And the vegetables, the variety of the vegetables that I grew when I was a kid are mostly heirloom.
Thanks, Gary, for a great explanation. Hybrid plants are a combination of two different varieties of the same type of plant. For example, a lot of people like colored tomatoes or tomatoes with high disease resistance. So this would be an example of where hybrid plants are helpful. It's especially helpful in your garden so that you don't have to deal with disease and you can have a fun color display on your table. The last kind of seed I'd like to talk about are GMOs, or genetically modified organisms. This is done by scientists in a laboratory setting where they splice the DNA of one organism into a seed like corn or soy. When farmers grow corn, for example, on a mass scale, it is difficult for them to fully manage all of the acres they are growing on. To help them, scientists have built disease and pest resistance into the seed through the combination of DNA of other organisms. This allows the seed to be doused in things like glyphosate or Roundup, which is how we get the name Roundup Ready corn, which is very popular among farmers. There are controversial ethics around the use of GMOs, being that, one, they generally are not healthy for the environment and our pollinators, but on the other hand, in a changing climate, it helps to have a new way to feed more people. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the program.